Okay, everything appears to be working fine. No dropped frames or anything. Let's go. This will be my first honest stream in a while. Let's see how it goes. I guess first things first, before I really get into anything, should check to see if there's anything I need. I'm kind of thinking I might go mining for a bit of netherite, because I need at least a little bit more to make a new whistle. But beyond that, I don't really have any netherite saved up at all. And it would be nice to have some on hand anyway, so I figured I'll like go mining for like an hour and just see how much I come across. I mean, it would help to have some like TNT or other stuff too. I think at the very least I'll make some potions, some fire resistance potions. Maybe I should bring some gold with me too. That would probably be smart. Fire resistance is the cream. It'd be nice if I could bring a shulker box or two with me too for all the netherrack I will most likely be collecting. I don't know if we have any more shells in here though. Nope. Same as last time I checked. What's this? Records? So I guess I'll just go steal a couple more that I left at the dig site. I'll take just 4 of them. Should be good enough. These edge boxes don't have anything in them yet, so I'll just take those. Could probably do with some more food too. See how these potions are doing. Done. I'll make just another set of them. And then I will go to Guardian Farm, restock on fish, I think. Are there arrows here, perhaps? Oh yeah, there's spectral arrows. That's all there is. I think my roommate is home. I hear her talking to somebody on the phone. I should be carrying more scaffolding on me than just 6 pieces. It's not worth it otherwise. This ammo box has no ammo in it. Hardly anything. Okay, I got plenty of rockets, that's good. Oh, here we go, scaffolding box. Should be good enough. Okay. Those potions should be done. Yep, looks good. Now, do I have any kind of gold helmet I can wear? I don't. Could there possibly be any in here? Nope. Just good stuff. I guess I can check my base. It's not too far from the Guardian farm. But first stop the Guardian farm. I can only hope it'll work. In fact, one of the things on my list to do is change out all the sand that's still there into soul sand so that the entire base of the farm is soul sand instead of the checkerboard pattern. So while I'm out getting netherite, I probably could look for some more soul sand too. Yeah, as you can see here, the checkerboard pattern kind of sometimes lets the guardians just sink down and they don't get immediately sucked up. So it's slightly inefficient, I suppose. Where's my food box? I'll just refill this. The cooked fish. What? Oh. I actually popped off the item frame. Just from putting that there. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Now I'll just check my base for a gold helmet or something. And then head on down. Let's see. I'm looking forward to 119.4, where you can just swap armor pieces by clicking on it in your hotbar. That's going to be very handy. All right. Let's see what I got. If I have anything, it should be back here. Got some like gold boots. Yeah, alright, gold boots, that'll do. It's got soul speed on it. Yeah, it's fine, works for me. In fact, I could even just like swap it on or off when I need it. If I'm dealing with piglins. I don't imagine they're gonna be a big problem down where I'm gonna be. Oh yeah, TNT. I don't think I have any stocked up. I do have a bit of sand though. I could potentially buy some from Red Gear really quick. And make like a couple stacks. Hey PP. I was gonna start with some netherite mining. Because I am fresh out. And I need another whistle. I recently gave mine away to Helvik. So he can get back and forth from his base that's like so far away. But I also just could use some to have on hand. You know, that casino is being built soon. It'd be nice to have something to offer, to put on the table. Anyway, how are you doing? What is going on? I'm so glad that you're all right. My day was fine. Like, not really interesting, but kind of funny. So I work every weekday and I work remotely. And like, nobody was joining any meetings or anything today. I also work for a company based in Philly, so I don't know if you heard anything about the game last night, but it was upsetting for a lot of people. And I think half my team was either drunk or depressed or both. So a lot of people were calling out quote unquote sick. So I got a few things done, but unfortunately a lot of the kind of work that I do nowadays, like, kind of requires a lot of communication between people, and when people are not there, things just don't get done. Yeah, it will affect me a little bit more than the average fan. I wouldn't even say that I'm personally a fan, or I wouldn't say I'm even an average fan. I'm less than an average fan. I don't really follow it, but I did watch a little bit of the game last night just so I could, I don't know, be cordial with my coworkers who are probably going to want to talk about it. I like have some understanding of what went on. You don't want to be that person who like has no idea, I guess. This is a louder song. I'm worried about how it's coming across on stream, but I did try to mess with the volume settings. A little too upbeat for me right now anyway. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure they appreciate the effort. I guess I don't know what the work culture is like. It's pretty normal. It's not like frat culture or not like super toxic corporate. I don't know. It's just like a normal corporate job. How much is he selling this stuff for? 1 diamond per stack? So if I want like 2 stacks, then that's gonna be 10 diamonds. All right, fair enough. Oh, can I even store this? Guess I'll put it in here for now. Yeah. But beyond that, still nothing too exciting. I went for a walk and then basically started streaming after work was done. Yeah. I'm very happy that I was able to figure out some things with my stream, though. Besides the content creator integration thing, I mean, that was just kind of like icing on the cake, I guess. I do think having things in chat is helping me for now. But I finally figured out how to like separate audio channels out so I can play whatever music I want on the stream and I don't have to worry about like copyright on the VODs. I've been so intimidated by that for such a long time. And I was also really happy that I was able to accomplish it without using voice meter at all. I learned that OBS now has like native Twitch like audio channel splitting. Very, very nice. Very easy. To be honest, that's been the more intimidating part for me is trying to learn voice meter. Because I thought originally that was the only way that you could do it. And on my old PC, I had tried installing voice meter before, and I guess I didn't research enough, or I was a little careless with it, and I messed something up, and like my audio channels never seemed to work right after that. And even after uninstalling voice meter, they were still like messed up for a long time. And so I've been like traumatized and worried that if I tried to do it again, they would fuck up the audio on my new computer too. They have the multiple audio tracks, and they even have like a beta for application audio capture rather than desktop audio capture, which seems neat too. Audio really can turn into spaghetti so quickly. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess it's like there's so much complexity to it so that you can have a lot of control and do really crazy things with it. But for someone like me who's just trying to accomplish something simple, I don't need something as powerful as voice meter. And yeah, the application audio capture source, I think that is what I'm using. I have like a separate scene set up with all the application audio sources, and then I have that scene embedded into my Minecraft scene. I found a really good YouTube tutorial. It was a lot easier than I thought. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. Is that 8? It's 9. Okay. And then all the gunpowder. Only started recently playing around with nested scenes. It seems like it can make things a lot less complicated. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about it a lot yet. I didn't realize that was like a newer feature. But it makes sense for like, you know, alert widgets and stuff like that that you won't want to have on every scene. You could just make a scene set up for that and embed that scene everywhere, so you only have to make changes in one place. It seems really useful. It's been around for a while, you just never put too much thought into efficiency. Yeah, I guess I just hadn't even realized it was there. Or put thought into efficiency either. Well, there's a lot going on with your stream. Anyway, with Leorin board, I was probably already consuming so much of your effort to learn how to do all that. Do I even have flint and steel on me? I think I do. Yeah. Oh, I have flame on my bow, so I should be fine. Yeah, OBS is already like kind of a crazy learning curve, but Liarm board is even crazier, at least from my perspective. I haven't looked into it a whole lot, but just from what you've shown me, it just already seems so crazy. Now, where can I launch myself from? You know what? I'm going back to my tunnel. I'm just gonna find the hole. Oh yeah. It's been on my mind ever since you showed me it. Like, it's been on my mental to-do list to one day figure some stuff out with that and have a really cool interactive stream. Definitely will. You know, at some point. It'll be on the backlog of ideas for stream improvements. Assuming streaming is something I want to keep doing. I'm just kind of like getting my feet dunked back into it today. Yeah. Just gonna try and find a remote spot in the nether that doesn't look like there's too much going on, and dig down. Kind of want to avoid these foresty areas because of all the hoglins. That's what they're called. Okay, that's not a safe spot. feel like this is just a big dead end. So instead, I'll just fly a little bit lower, push my luck a little bit. Oh yeah, here's the spot. This'll do. Nobody comes mining in the basalt deltas. Ah, the warped forest. Here's a good place to mine. Nothing spawns here except for Enderman. I think that's what I'll do. Right over here, if I can make it. Nope. Needed that last rocket just to get on land. Okay. Good stuff. I'm still like right next to a lava lake. This is gonna be tricky. Maybe if I like go inland, go towards where the land was. Yeah, that seems to be good. I want to get down to like 15. I think that's where you want to be. And then try to align myself in a chunk as best I can. Really on the border of a chunk. Okay, we'll do this. Never once mined for scrap, so this will be a good educational tool. I guess. I know a few tricks, I guess, but definitely not the most efficient at it either. And I don't go mining for it all the time either. In fact, I don't really remember the last time I went netherite mining. I think most of my netherite came from other people. I probably did it like once towards the beginning of the world, and then just never needed to do it again. I brought all these shulker boxes. I should be picking stuff up. Bought all of yours from Chris and recently got some as payment from Veg. Oh, nice. What did you do for Veg? That's the one scary thing, is the lava flows so much faster. Although I guess I don't need to worry about it. That was kind of a deep pool. Yeah, there's like a lava lake here. This feels like cheating a little bit, but it's not going to show me where netherite is. I was just curious about the lava. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass when I blow it up. Gave him some leftover glowstone dust. Okay. I guess depending on how much, that Seems like a fair trade to me. Really? How much is here? I can't even free cam right now because it's like pushing me. Oh, it's like an actual lake? It's right under a bastion. A treasure bastion, no less. No way. Is this just like buried? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's kind of buried. This isn't that far away, but I'm not surprised that it hasn't been found. Wow. Even here, it's like there's a small air pocket right underneath the warped forest. Huh. Well, I have no interest in raiding one of those right now. Unfortunately. But maybe I could start setting up the TNT here. So what I like to do is just set it one block apart. Then this will blow up lots and lots of netherrack and reveal most of the netherite ancient debris. Yeah, you've mostly stuck to your base, not done much exploration. You go out when you need to. It's kind of fun, like, for a change of pace, though, just running out and exploring. What is going on here? Oh. Okay, you see that? How it's, like, culling that block there? Even though I can still see it. Like, one of my mods is doing that. Yeah, as I add a new block, it, like, culls another one. Weird. I still like sodium a lot, but sometimes it's a little buggy. Or recently it's been more buggy. Not entirely sure if it is sodium, but I just assume. This is always satisfying. There we go. Already got some. And more. Wonderful. Oh, and even back there. Oh, this was a good blast. Minecraft terrain generation is just so pretty now that I don't have to go far to find some great sights. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean too about it being a nice change of pace. When you do want to just go for a walk, there's always something cool to see around every corner. Just going out and looking at things and not even building is just pleasant. Alright, guess I'll grab these. It's just 2 bits here. Okay. And you know, with the recall whistle, it kind of, you know, justifies just going out whenever. Honestly, one of my motivations for adding it was because a few people started doing that regularly and taking the random TP and then just walking back to spawn, which, you know, fair enough if you want to do that, but also is generating a lot of chunks. So if they just recall back, it kind of saves you that expense as well. Too bad the debris texture looks so neat. I'd love to use it as a building block, but hard to justify when it's so valuable. Yeah, I get that entirely. I would love to build with this. The way it's like tieable too, it's so good. It'd be perfect for like a messed up dock or a rusty machinery. I mean, I guess if you don't really need to use it much for tools and stuff, you could justify building with it. Just a little bit. Don't want to build a whole castle out of it, but as like an accent block and something. A decayed look, yes. Did my fire resistance expire? I was about to jump in that lava to find where the debris went. Oh, I think I got it. I'm glad the emotes kind of come across this tool too. I'm sure there's a way that like you could download the actual emote images and kind of like map them to your chat somehow too, but not bothered to do that yet. Just an idea. Maybe if I ever get like actual emotes for my channel, maybe those would be worth doing. There's nothing here, nothing in this chunk. I've already got 3 ingots. To start leaving behind the global emotes, it becomes a little trickier to read the intent from just the text code. That's true too, because everything is like prefixed with the person's channel, and you know, it's whatever they want to call it too, and they don't. There's like an emoji standard linguistic I've noticed a lot of people tend to follow. Or at least that they have like a standard set of emotes. I think you know what I'm talking about. But then, of course, there's always ones that are very unique and original to their channel. Is it just this one here in the ceiling? The oddball emotes will be the hardest to read. Yeah. Some of those vine sauce emotes, right? Or Germas. I mean, I guess especially those larger channels where you can have so many emotes. You have to fill the space with something. Is this just all lava? I think that's just all lava. Not really worth getting into. Oh, there's some ancient debris. I'm not gonna go after that one though. That's not right. I probably wouldn't even be able to see it, like, through all the orange anyway. Would love to see what other emote ideas I come up with if I decide to fill my slots out. Well, I probably would, like, try to follow the standards in some degree, at least the ones that I particularly enjoy. I'd also like to have, I don't know, I wouldn't want something that's like too specific, because I would like them to be useful, you know, anywhere on Twitch. Or in a variety of moments. So I don't know. It's not something I've given a lot of thought to because I don't really stream a lot. The ones that I do have now, I just like doodled myself just to have something. I will leave that tunnel there. I am going to use the rest of this TNT though. Do some more. Just going to pick a new spot. 14 so far, not bad. The two that I have are very cute. I appreciate you saying that. Makes me want to try and do more like pixel art stuff. But I do want to get rid of at least the one, the snickering one at some point. Because it's like, it's not even congruent to my avatar anymore. And even this avatar, like, I'm not really satisfied with this as my identity. Although I do like it a lot, and I made it myself, I based it heavily off of some art that I found on Twitter. And that's always in the back of my mind, like, this isn't really something I came up with myself. So eventually I'll make something like that, and then I can base emojis and whatever else I want to brand off that. Okay, let's find a new location. Ultimately, very few things are derived from the artist's mind alone. Oh, sure. Like, I definitely will have inspirations and influences, but I want something a little bit more original than just basically art that I traced into a Minecraft skin. I could try to find the tweet, try to show you, but I have no idea where that might be now. These gas look kind of funky. What's the vanilla tweaks resource pack to make their oh, hey Ender. It's to make their like pixel sizes or texture size match the rest of the texels and the blocks. But even so, I think Vanilla Tweaks like updated that texture recently. It used to look a little different. They look polite. Yeah, they look a little bit like they have a slight smile, don't they? They look a little content. I like it. The Mona Lisa of Minecraft. Except it's got its eyes closed most of the time. It's not just looking at you. They look happy to be there, blowing you up. Yeah, I'm happy for them. I'm glad they get to do that. And I'm happy to shoot them down. Oh, we got two guys riding. Look at that. It's pretty rare to see even one of them spawn like that, right? Let alone two. Hey there, Spartan Fury. How you doing? You got your teddy bear. You caught TT's cold. That is a different TT, not Techno Toast. But your relative, right? Or your roommate? Yeah, your bro. Oh yeah. Same genes. Makes it easier, right? That sucks. I hope it's not too devastating of a cold. How's my night going? Very, very easily, very smoothly, I would say. I was talking to PP a little bit before about how it worked. Like, only half my team basically showed up online today because I work somewhere that's based out of Philadelphia, and with the Super Bowl just last night, you know, people were calling in sick or just, you know, if they came on to meetings, they sounded very sad and defeated. So it was kind of a slow roll today. And then I just, you know, had some dinner, went for a walk, got to stream some Minecraft. Oh God, who won? Well, you can guess, probably the Philadelphia Eagles did not win. Yeah, the Chiefs. I was only loosely paying attention to the game. I started saying before, like, I'm not a super football fan, but I do, you know, want to watch enough to be in the loop and be able to talk to my coworkers about it. And it seemed like they were starting out really strong, the Eagles. But then, like, towards the very end of the game, the Chiefs just, like, I don't know, they caught up and managed to just get over them, and Eagles didn't have any time to recover. That's the first time you've seen the bone structures in the Nether, in the Soul Sand Valley. Oh, you know, why don't I spend some time here? This is a pretty sizable Soul Sand Valley. I did say I wanted to collect some soul sand so I can improve the Guardian farm later. So I'll do that. What'd you say about Philly turtling cars? Gonna stay up to see if Philly would riot again. They riot whether or not they win. Philly's really like yeah. It's really funny. My roommate showed me a TikTok of like people in Philly getting interviewed on what they're gonna do if the Eagles win or lose. And there was one guy who was like, if they win, I'm gonna light a bus on fire. Okay, what if they lose? If they lose, I'll still light a bus on fire. It's only a little concerning. There's definitely hyperbole there, but then again, not all of it is. Yeah, that's the spirit. I am glad I don't live in Philly. At least today I'm glad. There's a reason insurance companies don't protect cars parked near the stadium. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What I like to do is shoot the balls and then like quickly look in a direction, because you can actually curve the ball a little bit. I think I did it pretty well there. Always find that a lot of fun. I don't think it's intended, but that's been a thing for a long time, so I suppose Mojang also thinks it's fun. Yeah, it's like the ball will go in whatever direction you're looking at the moment your arrow hits it. But because it travels so fast, it's like kind of hard to pull off. You watched one guy in an after-game interview and he said he lost his car because a crowd rolled it down the road and flipped it. Were they a Philly fan? Were they like in on it? Or was he like understandably upset? Or both? Oh, gotta stretch. Oh. Hey, pardon me. It's a random stitch. He was on the winning side and they still flipped his car, but he seemed to be in a good sport about it. That's great. Oh yeah, they flipped my car over and caused a lot of damage. I gotta pay for this now, but you know what? Oh, I'm not even like picking up most of this, am I? So I have like no inventory space. These potions, man. I really wish potions could stack. I really wish they could. Just make it a little easier. It's all blending together. You watched that one guy climb up on a traffic pole in the news during that year too. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand once. It definitely happens. And they try to grease the poles, but it doesn't matter. Oh, now you're hiding. That's cheating. I'm not gonna play with you. Of course, I also just enjoy watching the commercials and halftime show, the Super Bowl. It's always good. You only care about the Super Bowl when it's a team whose fans are super chaotic, like Philly. Yeah, that definitely sets a tone. It raises the stakes in a way. I agree. It's even more exciting for me because I live so close. There were actually like green fireworks going off in the town around me. even though I live in Jersey, just outside of Philly. People are still setting them off even though they lost, even though it was raining. Doesn't matter. Oh, I just noticed that Smart and Fury gave me some water, which I definitely needed. Thank you. I should figure out how to get like channel point redemptions to show up in here. That would help me a little bit, because I'm not in the habit of looking over at OBS. I also noticed that you followed, so I appreciate you doing that. Fingers crossed this isn't the only time I stream. I haven't been streaming in a long time, but because I figured out a few things that have been kind of weighing on my mind with it, I'm hoping to build a habit with it. It is messed up that streamers can't drink water. No, we have to have our sanctioned water breaks, just like our mental health breaks, as an Amazon employee. Yes, it's on cooldown now. That was one thing I did change since the last time I streamed. I drank a lot of water the last time I streamed. I think I'm just gonna fill this entire shulker box, and whatever I don't use for the Guardian farm, I'll just bring back to World Hall. My blocks whooshed all slowly. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe it was like a little bit of lag into the shulker. Oh yeah. That's one of the mods I have that I really like. It's just called smooth scrolling, I think it's called. Where is it? Smooth swapping, that's what it is. Just moves the items smoothly, it just animates them. It's really nice. It's satisfying. You know, you do so much inventory management in Minecraft, it's worth it to make that experience a little bit, you know, more exciting or enjoyable. I know what you say, Ender. He can't really like get into the mods, or it's like overwhelming. Want there to be a battle between good and evil every time I shift click an item. You have to play a little mini game just to make sure it gets into the shulker box. Need to hire Needle again for your shulkers. Oh yeah? Are they all messed up? That was kind of funny. I had bones where my food usually is. Like I ate everything already and that's all that's left. I just gnaw on the bone. Sheesh, that's a lot, Ender. Is that just from mining out the source? Good thing you're rich. Oh, so you can just pay for her exorbitant fees. That's not soul sand. Mainly because you're lazy. Eh. You put a lot of effort into just doing the mining part. Don't blame you for not caring about where all the dig up goes. I mean, we've been kind of doing the same thing at Coco's dig site. Although, eventually, we do organize all that stuff when it's time to put it away. You're thinking of chucking it all into the world hall, and honestly, you don't want to break it. Yeah, don't do that, actually. It can get backed up pretty easily, because it only really has like a couple double chests of like buffer for items going into it. Yeah, that's one flaw with it. It's not really meant for sorting like so many items in bulk. For that, you're just better off putting the items directly in the chests. But it's very helpful when you just have a bunch of random like mob drops or blocks from a caving session. Or if you're building something and you have a bunch of stuff left over, just chuck it all in. Sounds good. Yeah, it's kind of worth it. Like, it's not an easy thing to build for sure, but storage system, a good storage system is really your backbone in Minecraft. Excited for the new vegetation. Ah, yes. I am too, but I'm managing my expectations a little bit, because that screenshot that I shared, if that's what you're referring to, that's not an official source as far as we know. That guy, Roger Badgerman, he's apparently like an industry insider. He might be from Mojang, or he might not be. He might be like a media outlet that Mojang works with. Whatever the case is, he has some reputation for correctly leaking things coming out for Minecraft. For instance, when the camels were coming out, he posted like a camel emoji like 4 hours before the snapshot announcement, or the feature announcement, whatever it was. And then again with archaeology, he posted like a vase or pottery emoji like a day before that was coming out. And even before then, he's done some sneaky things. Nobody knows who he is exactly. So it is likely that whatever those plants are, that's what we're gonna get. And they're so pretty. I really hope it's true. But you can't be 100% sure. If you baited us and that's not the end product, I'll be incredibly upset with Roger Badgerman, or whatever this trickster's name is. That is very true too. If this ends up not being what we're getting, then definitely is a big hit on his credibility, and people won't be like looking to him anymore. So I'm sure he's aware that that's on the line, potentially. Maybe he doesn't care, or maybe that's just more evidence that is true. Either way, just the idea that we're getting more plants to decorate with is exciting, and the sniffer itself is just so cute. I can't wait. The vines with the little blue flowers on them in particular, I'm very much looking forward to. I think they'll fit right in with my like Briscoson vegetation. It's got all the right colors. Well, I guess I'm good on the soul sand. Even without the sniffer, it'd still make the same choice just because of the flowers and the wall growth stuff. Oh yeah. The corrupted parts of the source will look cool with the vines. Oh yes. I can't wait to see how you end up decorating that. I'm sure that's not for a while, but still, there's all kinds of things you could do there. I'm excited. Alright, I've got my soul sand. Now I'm gonna find another spot for some blasting. And then hopefully I'll be done in here. You know, it just occurred to me that I decided to go out somewhere far and random in the Nether without a plan to get back. I think I was unconsciously assuming I still had my whistle. I'm so used to that thing now. No whistle, right? Because the whole reason I'm here is to get a new whistle. Yeah. The last time I had a crazy Nether expedition, I died too. It was with Chris. Chris and I took a random TP, and then we tried to walk back through the Nether, like thousands of blocks, with no gear. We got naked, and then we ate the fruit, and then we were like playing day one Minecraft and trying to make it back. It was a fun challenge, but it didn't end well for us. Fortunately, you know, once we died, I think Needle was watching and she noted our coordinates and we were able to fly back with our Elytra and get most of our stuff back. But it was still a very stressful situation. Fun, stressful. Well, at least for me. I don't know. Maybe Chris didn't enjoy it because we never did it again. This might be a decent area. I dig into the wall a bit here. Let's see. Oh, there's kind of some lava leakage. If I go like right here, or maybe not, because it'll just blow up the sides. I don't want lava spilling from the ceiling because that'll make everything a lot harder. Getting a blue map up for safety. I appreciate it. The free insurance. Be interesting to see if there is a way to use a charm to send a single item to someone, but ultimately I feel like it would be a nightmare to implement. Huh. Interesting. Like a messenger pigeon. I'll think about that a little bit more. That's not a bad idea. The main idea, like with the charms and the favors and stuff, is to allow people to do things that they would normally have to ask an operator to help them with on their own if they have like good credibility. So more problems in that vein that we can solve with it, then that's good. I think there's something there. This is a dead end. You think I can do it? If you like have 2 Epo fruits, person with a whistle goes to you, then you use whistle. Then after a minute or two, the person eats the fruit again, getting out of the nether. Oh, that's true. You could just do it that way. It's like not a direct way of doing it, but you can already use the tools that we have to accomplish that. In fact, I think Soul and Needle did something like that not too long ago when they were exploring some like skulky cave. They took like a random TP and found not an ancient city, but a pretty big deep dark cave. And they were just harvesting skulk for a while, and then they used the whistle and the fruits to go back and forth to store things. Yeah. I'm really happy with how the fruits worked out. They were kind of easier to implement than I thought they were going to be. And they're really flexible for situations like that. I do wonder if there's more like features or commands that people are familiar with from other servers that could be turned into gameplay stuff like that, because that's really what the inspiration for the fruits were. They were meant to be like /TPA, which was teleport at another player, like classic Minecraft servers. I feel like I'm just going in circles. I think I should try to dig down around here. All right, let me cheat a little bit. That might be a good spot. Towards here. Chug another potion. How's the music and everything, by the way, the volume levels? Since a few of you are here now and it's been a bit, I'm curious how it sounds, if it's too loud or whatever. It's all good? Okay, cool. Thank you. 15. Perfect. Kind of in the middle of the chunk here, so I think if I go to the left, that'll be good. Just get this out of my pocket. Hopefully I can get far enough with this one to use the rest of this TNT. What's here? Just random blackstone. I'll just cut it here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh yeah. Easily used all of it up. No debris. Should be able to swim up this. It can be worth it to block this off. A little confused at what I'm seeing now. Maybe it's not worth it. There's so much. I just want to be able to see. I feel like I'm just spreading it more. Yeah, this is not helping. Oh man. Oh, there's a bit. Piglin? Oh, you're helping. Picking up the gravel. Thanks, Spartan. Thanks for coming around. I'm guessing Red should be starting soon, if he hasn't already. Stuff is fireproof, right? The other tunnel was better. Oh, that's as far as I went with it. Oh well. I mean, I got way more than I needed, so I think that's enough. Little gremlin cat almost ate your pizza. I don't blame her. I would eat your pizza too. Okay, now to try and get back home. Keep another fire resistance potion on here. Cauliflower crust pizza, nice. It's a little healthy. What kind of toppings? Like mostly veggies, I'm guessing. Three cheese. Oh, not bad. I've been so bad with what I've been eating today. So we made some like really nice nachos to snack on while watching the game last night. And we just have so much of it left over that I've just been like chipping away at it throughout the day. I guess if I just kind of head towards 0-0, that should work. I'll go roughly in this direction. I deserve a little nacho as a treat, yeah. Just this once, I'll allow it. Four pieces of real pizza yesterday. Nice. I'm guessing you don't get the opportunity to do that very often anymore. So was there some kind of occasion or just felt like it? I need to be going this way, right? This way. Nope. This way. I should put a lodestone in the nether hub. No, the numbers are getting bigger now. So turned around. This way. This is where I want to go. Okay. Not into the bastion. Maybe through here? Ah, yes, this'll do. Gotta look for those little cracks. Work pizza party, okay. Well, that's kind of nice. Actually, I kind of had a weird experience with my like body or digestion recently. I want to say it was 4 nights ago. I think it was on Thursday night. In the middle of the night, I woke up at like 3 a.m. And my stomach was hurting a lot, and I ended up like throwing up. I think I just ate something wrong. I got food poisoning or something, although my roommate and I both ate the same thing that night because I cooked dinner. Maybe it was just gas, but I usually don't like vomit because of that. It's very unusual that I get nauseous enough to throw up. Even with alcohol, like I take it pretty well. And I kind of did it because I wasn't expecting to vomit. I was like standing up in the shower. And I kind of like hunched my back over in a weird way. And ever since then, I had a little bit of like pain or pressure in like my abdominal muscles. Like they were sore after that. It's better now. It's a lot better now. But I hadn't had something like that happen before. So it was a little bit concerning. Okay, we're getting into the positive X now. The body is a scary thing. So much can go wrong. It's such a complex machine. It's so fragile and yet so resilient at the same time. It's crazy. Can I potentially get through here? Yeah. This might be something. A Prima strategy guide. That's the thing. There's a lot of strategy guides. Aren't there? It's just a matter of following them. Fair enough. You're able to eat chocolate today. It was good. Is it like the dark chocolate you usually get, or something more, I don't know, satisfying? 75% dark. Nice. I always go for the dark chocolate, personally. Not for any health reason, just I prefer it. I'm not always in the mood for chocolate, though. Like, I have to be in the right mood for it. that's true. It doesn't really melt in your mouth, but I don't like it when it's like, I don't like it when it melts. It's messy. And especially American chocolate, it's like kind of greasy sometimes if you don't get good quality stuff. Most of the time, if I'm eating some kind of chocolate, I put it in the fridge before I eat it. I like the little snap to it. I don't know, is that weird? Oh yeah, Hershey's for sure. You saying Hershey's reminded me of the Hershey's commercial that's been airing, I guess on Hulu. I've been seeing it a lot because I've been watching, or not Hulu. Is it Hulu? It is Hulu. I've been watching Lost with my roommate a lot recently, and this commercial keeps coming on with like this kid. He wants to make friends with like a deaf girl in his high school, and so it's like, you know, showing him learning sign language and stuff, but the only thing he learns how to say is like, do you like chocolate, because he wants to give her a Hershey's bar, of all things. And then it makes me mad every time, because like he doesn't even say it right when he gets to confront her. He doesn't say a sign language sentence that makes any sense when the moment came. And then he gives her the Hershey bar anyway, and then they just stand there like looking at each other awkwardly. Like what happens after that? That's it. The moment's gone. I'm not describing it well. Thanks, Hershey. Loved it as a kid. Had a little bar of it. You were like, oh, that's kind of nasty. Yeah. Well, I liked it as a kid too, because, you know, our tastes have not developed. Like everything sugary tastes good when you're a kid. And you haven't tried any other chocolate that's better than Hershey's. Probably. Or at least not many. The one thing about Hershey's you like is getting the gigantic Hershey Kiss. It's so good to melt down into hot chocolate. Now that's an idea. Yeah. Hershey's probably not bad for melting into hot chocolate. But just to eat straight up, like, I'd rather not. If I'm gonna treat myself to like some chocolate bar or something, I'll get some higher quality thing. So I don't do it that often. I think I'm getting turned around again. Kind of want to go in this direction now. Maybe there's a hole up there I can get through. Aha! Okay. Back on track. This makes me more nervous than lava, to be honest. Flying through hog country. Oh my gosh. Don't like the Crimson Forest. This is a dead end. If I back up a little bit, there's a way over? No. Not really. Hey, oh, through here, perhaps. My elytra are getting low. Wow, this is a big fortress. Hold on. Just want to get distracted by this for a second. It's all over the lava, too. It just keeps going. Wow. Nice. The one thing... Oh, I already read that. Wait, did your other message not show up? I don't think it did. I'm looking at your one in OBS. You got those fake gigantic Twix and Snickers bars that have like 24 little bars in it, but Hershey's isn't playing. They will legit give you a 10-pound gigantic bar and kiss and go, good luck not dying. You're not meant to eat it all in one sitting, right? Or not as one person. That's something you buy for like a party, right? Or I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if there is too. I don't know enough to say right now, but I can imagine it having some kind of limit, right? And there might be a way around it because the Discord bot, you can definitely post much longer messages. Probably the word dying or something. It's just censoring. How dare you say the word dying? This is not a good place, is it? You know what? Grab a little glowstone while I'm here. Why not? I don't have a farm for this stuff, and Grow never gives me any more. Or I should say, he's not taking orders anymore. Can I fly through here? Oh. You monopolize glowstone. Oh, I see. It'd be safer to go to 1-0. Can link up with one of the branches. Oh, I don't necessarily need some at least I'm not working on something right now that needs a lot of it. I just felt like picking some up while I could. I'll let you know though. I might end up needing some more of the dust for one of the projects I'm working on secretly. But not right now. I couldn't tell you how much I would need. And Ender, I appreciate the thought. That is a good idea. But I'm having fun. I'm having a little bit of fun living dangerously. That's not worked out well for me in the past, but I can't resist. I think I'm getting close anyway. Like I'm only another 2,000 blocks on the Z. Dead end. I'm probably close enough that I could just go to 0 on the X. Oh, look, scaffolding. Signs of life. Oh, wait a minute. I know this bastion. I know where this is. I think. Should be just over this hill. Yes. Oh my gosh. I made this. This is Wrath. Or what was going to be Wrath. This was like my little survival cabin out here. Well, what do you know? That'll do. The Wrath Shack, yes. So I can get back home right through here. Oh yeah, the hogs are doing great. I was trying to learn how to breed them. They're very temperamental. It's like, you can breed them just like any other mob. But if you get too close or in their line of sight and they're targeting you and they're angry, then they won't breed at all. Like, you can't feed them anything. So you have to kind of like distract them or surprise them. It's weird. Oh, and there's a boat here just waiting for me. Perfect. You know, I think I'll just stop at the Guardian farm and work on that a bit before I do anything else, since it's kind of on the way. Boat polluting scoundrels. Just left it there. I'm no better. You know, it's in all likelihood that was my boat after all. Look away this once, but you better get your act together, Mr. Sheriff. Yeah, I gotta act the part. Okay, this is gonna be tedious. And I should probably set my spawn somewhere. Is there no beds in here? There is a bed. Nice. I can fix my elytra while I'm here too. Oh, I'm not the only one on anymore. Help's here. Ooh. That cut out like all my sound for a second. That was nice. Starting to get hungry, and if I'm gonna eat anything before bed, I should probably do it soon. Only only a little something. So I think after I do this soul sand thing here, I'm gonna stop the stream and pass it along to Red, who I think is still streaming. He usually streams on weekdays, so I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Actually, this might not be too bad. Because I can just mine this stone and then the sand like breaks itself on the slabs. Whoever put these slabs here was smart about that. Although a haste beacon would have helped too. That was weird. And doing this should make this farm just a little bit more efficient. Keep the guardians from like piling up on the spaces where there's sand instead of the soul sand. I don't know why I decided to make this the checkerboard in the first place. Maybe I thought it would look good, but it's not really helping anything. I hear somebody coughing. Maybe I could just do all the stone first. And hopefully the guardians don't like pop out and get me. This might be a mistake. Maybe at least I could do like a row at a time. Right. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, our first friend. Did that even hit it? Oh, he's feisty. Guess I can just do this. I feel like also they're not always making it through the scaffolding. Sometimes it looks like they kind of just get stuck there. I wonder what's causing that. Maybe it's possible that they spawn in the very topmost blocks and then they just sit there because the bubble column is not pushing them. I think maybe the scaffolding needs to not be waterlogged. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah. So I mentioned I've been watching Lost recently. My roommate and I we've been watching it, like, you know, binging it every, I don't know, maybe 2 nights a week, something like that. And I had never watched it before. Right, I was the same way. I heard a lot about it too when it was first airing because it was insanely popular. I'm liking it a lot, actually. I'm liking it more than I thought I would. It definitely feels like a piece from its time, but all the characters kind of like get pretty well fleshed out, and there's a lot of mysteries, which I don't know, that's just up my alley. I like good mysteries, or feeling like you're in a place that doesn't make sense and you want to explore it to make sense of it. I guess I won't really say much in detail, but it's good. I'm really enjoying it. And I also understand it's a very long-running series, so don't know how many seasons there are. I'm afraid it's in the double digits. I don't think there's anything like really big for me to reveal at this point either, so I'm only in like season 2. But it definitely has that kind of like 2000s era drama flavor to it. Bubbles. The thing preventing messages from throwing quotation marks. Oh, you might be right. Yeah, I'm just noticing that message you said. Any of the characters say, do we look like Looks like we're lost. And did Ender use quotes? Oh yeah, she did. Yep, test does not appear. Interesting. I wonder if there's a way I can fix that. There is like a JSON safe component. It's in the configuration. I might be able to use that. I'll look into it, but thanks for pointing that out. That helps a lot. Didn't really anticipate how dark it would be under here. Almost halfway done. I kind of feel like it would be faster if I just mine out all this stone at once. Although it will be risky with the guardians coming down. Let's see what happens. Worst case, I can have an invisibility potion, come back. It's not the best looking thing, though. I mean, on the stream, it's a lot of darkness, a lot of just being right up against blocks. If I'm not going to be placing this little sand, I should just put it back in the box. I've started keeping a list of lots of things that I want to do on the server in Minecraft. Lots of grindy tasks or just random jobs. Things that I can do while streaming. Importantly. This is one of those things on the list. This and getting the netherite. But I have some even more grindy tasks kind of ahead of me that I think will be good to work through. It's been a good habit to get into, like, just when I'm walking around the server, if I see something, just write it down. Otherwise, I forget so easily. I mean, in real life, too, I just appreciate so much more practicing that. I get so many random ideas all the time, and occasionally they're really good ideas, and then I end up forgetting half of them. What's the least thing I'm least excited to do? Let me see, because there's a lot on here. That's a hard thing to pick out. Because a lot of these things I could say that, like, I'm not looking forward to them because I haven't fully figured out how I want to do them yet. They're very loosely described. But one of the things that I do kind of know what I have to do, and I'm not looking forward to doing it, is my nether tunnel. You know, it has the skulk sensors that make the lights go off. Well, things are always spawning on top of my tunnel and setting those lights off, so they're flickering even when you're not passing through it. And I don't like that. It could be kind of cool, it could be kind of spooky, but I've given it some time and I've decided I don't like that, and I only want it to light up when people walk through it. So, in order to fix that, I have to put wool like all over the outside of my nether tunnel, or all over the top of it at least. And I don't think that's going to be a lot of fun. The grind for the wool is not bad. I mean, I'm sure people could probably hook me up with it. B-Man's got a farm. But just getting up there and placing it down and dealing with piglins and stuff is going to be a pain. And it's not for like a huge benefit either, like the difference. So a lot of effort for a small payoff. I am out of food. Need to get more in my bar. And Ender's grindy tasks, making a paved path from the source to Carrion. Oh my god. Ender, that is definitely going to be a grind. Oh wow. Making the sewer tunnel from source to Carrion. Oh, and a tunnel too. Sheesh. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, and then making the places themselves too. Yes, of course. Oh, by the way, those these Twitch messages, they don't appear for anyone else on the server. So Help is probably like, what? Nobody's in voice chat. Who is she talking to? I don't want to say too much of the other things that I have on my list, because I notice I often have a problem where if I like talk about doing something, it makes it harder for me to get around to doing it. I don't know what it is. It's like I get some kind of satisfaction from it just talking about it. Oh, hey, you're here. Thanks for taking care of those guys for me. Yeah. Okay, then maybe it's not like a strange problem. Maybe it's something that a lot of creatives have. It's like some weird sense of satisfaction you get just from being able to talk about the thing, kind of like takes away from the excitement of actually doing it. Then you lose motivation. Yeah, yeah. It's something like that. Oh, the water's just temporary. It's just spilling out from the holes when the sand falls down. And then you're better able to decide if you want to do it or if it's worth the effort. Well, I guess you could look at it that way too, yeah, depending on what it is. Like, if it's something you're not sure if it's a good idea, then in that case, talking about it is a good thing because, you know, other people could help you decide or even give you like more motivation to do it where you didn't have it before. But for me, if it's an idea that I'm like pretty sure that I want to do or at least try, if it's nothing, you know, risky, if I talk about it, then I end up not wanting to do it anymore. Most of the time. I've kind of learned that about a lot of the things that like I've wanted to do for the server or like games that I want to make and stuff like that. And nowadays, like if I'm working on something for the data pack, I'll like make a note of it on Trello or something, you know, just to get the idea down so I don't forget. But beyond that, I try not to talk about it too much until it's in a state where it's almost done. Unless it's something like I'm not sure will be good for the server and I'm looking for feedback on it or like help with ideation. The harmonized chorus fruit or the porcelain, actually, the porcelain was a really good example of that, of something that took me a lot of time to make and something I couldn't talk about and I really wanted to. It's up half a block for you? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, these are all slabs, Ender. It's kind of trippy. It's a hydrophobic floor. What was that thing you used to make the statue for Needle? I need to make a giant deer statue for Carrion. I used a combination of tools. So mainly to design the statue, I used Hero Forge, which is a like D&D character creator that you can export 3D models from. So I took the 3D model from that, and then I put it into another program called Tinkercad, which has a nifty feature to export it into like a Minecraft schematic, to like a voxel-based 3D model and schematic. There's other tools that can do something similar. I think Blender has a plugin you can buy that does something like that too, and it probably works better, to be honest, or has more flexibility. But anyway, I used Tinkercad because it was free. And then I just used World Edit to import that schematic from Tinkercad and just hand painted it after that. Well, I say painted, I mean like, you know, replace some blocks to give it color and whatnot. Like painting a model in Minecraft. It was a little bit complicated, yes. But the result was really good. I mean, if you have an idea of what you want already, you don't have to use Hero Forge. You can grab any kind of like 3D model you can find online that's compatible with Tinkercad. If you're just trying to like get a statue of a deer, you can find some free, you know, STL file of a deer and use that. If you want, maybe we can like sit down together sometime and we can look through it. PPU said, I think for some ideas, part of the desire for building it is the joy of seeing people's reactions to it. Yes, definitely for me. So when the final project is spoiled, you lose that motivation. That makes so much sense. Yeah, that's definitely the case for me, because like what I love making the most is like experiences for people, right? Like the porcelain and whistle and all this data pack stuff is just stuff that's enriching this game experience or community experience on the server. So that's definitely what I'm looking for. That's my reward, is seeing people's reactions, seeing how people play with it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'll keep that in mind then. I'll bear that in mind next time I like feel like I want to tell somebody something. Don't ruin the reward for myself. It'll be better when the time is right. No tell. Yeah, it's tricky depending on the scale that you're building the statue, Ender. Like those statues in front of the World Hall, those are simple enough to make look right because the scale is small enough for the details, you know, don't really matter so much, or you don't even have room to put details in there, so your brain kind of like fills in the gaps. But if you're trying to make something really big, then if you don't get the details right, then it kind of looks weird. .25 by 45. Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, there's a lot of room there. I keep saying I've been working on a secret project, like building project in Minecraft too, and that's just another one of those things where it's secret because I want people to visit and discover it and figure out what it is when it's done and ready to be used. I think I've said as much as it's going to be something interactive, but that's probably easy to guess if I'm talking about it that way. And so now I'll remind myself, like, don't go into detail with it. Let people come and find it. Yeah. You got time, right? You can always work on them. There's no rush, no pressure, but I get it. Like, just talking about building stuff kind of like reminds you of all the ideas that you had, things you want to get to. You just need to be in the mood, right? Talking about it kind of sets that mood. Will there be an announcement when it's done? Or will it just be there to stumble upon randomly? I guess I haven't fully decided yet. I want to say there will be not an announcement, but... or not a formal announcement, but more of like a coy story beat for people to catch on to and like a thread to follow. Almost like a quest. In one of those shulker boxes that have stone and sand. Thanks, Ender. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know exactly how much depth it's gonna have, but I have a few ideas. And I'm not gonna say a lot. It's gonna be a lot of work though, so don't expect it anytime soon. Oh, we got someone. Is that it though? I think this is done now, right? It's all replaced. I'll grab that torch. Thanks again for helping. And now none of the guardians are getting stuck. Okay, my body is telling me that I need to eat something, and it's already after 8 o'clock, so I don't know what will be possible for me to eat. But I need to end the stream and try to find something before it gets even later. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed this. This was good. Things went pretty well. Got some netherite, took care of this. That's been kind of like pressing on my mind for a while. Thanks for coming, guys. In a similar way to not talking about my projects, I don't want to say that I'll be streaming regularly or anything like that. But I do want to stream again sometime soon. Because like I said, I have a list of stuff to do and I'm kind of set up properly for it now, so why not? If I find some time, then I'll stream again. Okay, let's see where Redgear is, if he's streaming. Twitch.tv/the_Redgear, I think that's correct. Okay, yes. Now let me see if I do this command right. /raid the Redgear. Nice. Alright, thanks again, guys. I'm gonna log off for a bit. In the meantime. Oh, I have to press the raid now button. Sorry. Here we go.